loves, I hope you're all well. So I'm finally getting round to doing my much requested video, and that is my bags collection. I'm really thankful you guys asked me to do this because it's really helped me whittle down my collection, give a few bags away, sell a few as well. So everything that you're going to see today is my entire collection. So I'm going to try and be quick with it because I have got over 20 bags and I don't want this video to drag on for you guys. So I'm going to section them up into categories to make it easier. So if you're after a woven bag or a top handle bag, then you can skip forward throughout the video just to make it that much easier. But as you guys know, I'm not huge on big statement labels, so a lot of the bags that I've got here are very minimal, and all of my bags are under £500 as well. So I'll share some designer pieces, some high street and some mid-range ones as well. Let's get into it, and I'm going to kick this off with the crossbody bags. Crossbody bags for me are probably my most used bag. I just find them super practical, and these ones that I'm going to share with you are the ones I tend to reach for the most out of my collection. So let's start with the first bag, and this one you have seen many times on my channel, and this is the Polene Umi. I love this bag. I use it so much. I think it's the perfect size for the everyday. You can wear it as a crossbody and as a shoulder bag as well, so I really love the versatility within that because it can then take you from day to night really easily. It's in such a beautiful textured grain leather, and honestly, no marks on this bag, and I use it almost every day, I'd say. It fits so much in it because it is quite wide. I can even fit this camera in it with a bit of a squeeze. And then I just pop the usual items in there like my phone, purse, lipstick, sunglasses. I just find that it's super roomy. I really love all the gold hardware as well on this bag. And again, it's super minimal. You've got the small Polene branding at the front. So that's one thing I really love about it as well. I picked this one up in Paris when I went there for my 30th actually. So I've had it almost 2 years now and it's worn so well. You can even see on the straps, there's no wear and tear on there. It's just holding up really, really well. But I find with the Polene leather that it just gets better with time. So that's why I do have a few Polene bags in my collection. They're going to last me for years and years, and they're such classic pieces. So yeah, one of my absolute favourites and my go-to is the Polene Umi. The next Polene crossbody bag that I have is the Numero Dix, and this is the newest Polene bag in my collection. And I've been using this so much recently. It's such a beautiful colour. So this one is sandalwood, and again in a beautiful grained textured leather. I really love the half moon shape of this as well, and it's got a real nod to the equestrian saddle style with the straps and this padded detail on the front and back as well. And again, like the Umi, you can wear it as a crossbody bag or as a shoulder bag too. So I've been using this both in the day and the evening as well because the shape of it sits so nicely as a crossbody as well as a shoulder bag. So this is definitely one of my favourites, and it's really great for just adding a different tone into my neutral outfits too. I love adding a little pop of burgundy brown in there, so you will have been seeing this many times throughout my videos, and you'll see me styling it right into spring as well. It's just one of those bags that I know I'll style all year round, no matter what the season, but I've especially loved styling it this winter. It also has beautiful gold hardware like the Umi, and again we've got the lovely suede lining as well. Another beautiful bag from Polene. So I'd say this one doesn't fit as much in as the Umi just due to the shape and it being a little bit slimmer, but like I said with the Umi, it fits the usual phone, sunglasses, lipstick, purse in, and you've also got a little pocket in there as well, so you can just pop your cards if you don't want to take your purse, or some more of your smaller pieces in that little pocket there. So yeah, this one's a little bit more expensive than the Umi. I think the Umi's £3.90, this one's £4.20. I think it's down to the craftsmanship and the detail on the straps as well. You've just got a few more unique elements within this one, and the way everything's made and even the detail at the side. It's just such a beautiful bag, and I think it looks more expensive than it is, so yeah, love this one. And next up we've got the Polene Nano. So this little bag was my first ever Polene. I've had her for about 5 years now I think, and she looks brand new. Honestly, so impressed, especially with buying a lighter bag. I was worried that this wouldn't wear very well. It was my first time getting a Polene bag, so I was a little bit wary, but I had nothing to worry about because it has worn so well. Even on the bottom, it's not ruined because we've got the gold feet there too. It's got a little pouch at the back for your cards, and this too can be worn as a crossbody or a top handle bag. You've also got this beautiful pleated detail here, which pops open to make the bag bigger, which is really, really handy as well. So it's nice and spacious inside. This one's got more of a cotton lining. I don't know whether they've changed that now because this is older, but you've also got the little wallet pouch in there as well. So yeah, this little Polene Nano has done me so well over the years, and even though it is small, it's a lot taller than the other two, so you can fit more in than you realise. And to be honest, I probably wear it more as a top handle nowadays, but the style of this still sits really nicely as a crossbody too. Next up, I've got this beautiful small pendulum bag from a brand called Cafune, and it's such a beautiful bag. I love the C detail clasp. This one is definitely more on the formal side for me, so if I was wearing more of a smart casual outfit or an evening outfit, I definitely reach for this one for a pop of green. So inside we've got a zipper compartment there, and we've got an extra pocket compartment there as well. It's such a great shape, and I do find myself reaching for this when I'm heading into the city or I'm going out for a date night too. So we've got this lovely adjustable strap, so you can change it from a crossbody to a shoulder bag, and it's got these really minimal gold hardware details as well. I really love the shape of this bag. I love the curved flap here, which is then mirrored on the bottom and on the back pocket as well. So it's got that boxy shape, but these angles make it that little bit softer. I've had this one for a couple of years now. I'll be honest, I don't reach for this one as much as I probably should. I think because I got it in this pine green, I find that I just don't reach for it much as my black and tan bags, but it's still such a great addition in my wardrobe. I find myself reaching for this around autumn and the springtime as well. I think this pop of green looks so beautiful with like head to toe neutrals, so I tend to wear it with like my cream coats and blazers as well. The next bag that I've got is this beautiful smooth leather bag from Songmont. I love this bag. I've been reaching for it a lot over the past few months. It's just got that beautiful vintage feel, and it's got a real nod to the Celine box bag. Obviously the clasp is very different, but I really love the irregular shape of this. I think it's such a beautiful design. And again, as we know, I love gold details, and we've got more minimal gold details throughout this design as well. So this too can be worn as a crossbody or a shoulder bag, and I really feel like the closure on this is really safe because you open it here and then you have to press down and lift up, so it feels really secure. So for the lining, we've got this contrast mushroom colour here, which I think is a really nice addition, and then we've got a zip pocket inside as well for extra security. So the bag itself is quite deep, so I found that you can fit a lot in this one. The one thing I don't love about this bag though is the strap detail on the front doesn't match the back. I wish it was the same all the way around, but that's me being really picky. That is literally the only thing that bothers me. Apart from that, I just love this bag. Next up, we've got my very worn COS crossbody bag. It's my go-to for all my casual outfits. A lot of my bags are more smart casual or more on the formal side, so I like to have some of the true casual bags in my wardrobe, and this one is definitely that. I love this crossbody bag. It is probably a little bit more worn than it should be because I took it to a Coldplay concert and I got stuck in a downpour and it got very, very wet, so it's probably slightly misshapen more than it should do because of that reason. So yeah, don't get caught in a downpour for hours with it, and maybe apply protection because I didn't do that. But I don't mind. I think it adds character, and the shape of it fits perfectly to my body now, so it's great. It's in this lovely soft grained leather in this sling banana shape, and you'll be surprised how much you can fit in this bag. And I always feel really safe wearing this one because the zip is literally right next to you when I'm wearing it. It's a great one for traveling and one that I use all year round. Keeping on the sling shape, I've got this one from Bean London. It's really soft and smooth, and this also comes in black and cream as well, and it's in this buttery soft recycled leather in this real rich tan colour. Again, I'd reach for this when styling my more casual outfits. It fits loads in, and you've got a little pocket on the inner as well. I do wish it was gold hardware, but that's just personal preference. To be honest, you hardly see it anyway because it's so minimal, and you've just got that little bit of silver poking through when you're wearing it. So yeah, I really love this bag as another casual option. And finally on the crossbody bags is this beautiful one from Flattered. I love this bag. I think the colour of it is just so gorgeous. It's a lot more of a subtle tan compared to the bean bag. This one is more on the orange side, so I do find I tend to reach for this one more so due to the tone of the tan bag. Comes in a lovely soft textured leather. You can also style it as a top handle bag as well, and it comes with an adjustable strap. So inside we've got a little pouch pocket there, and we've got a zipper one for extra security, which also comes with a little clasp, if you can see there, so you can pop your keys on, and then another compartment on the opposite side. I tend to reach for this on shoot days as well when I want to carry my camera, and it's just so easy to reach for everything because you just pop this open and you've got everything there. I really love the boxy shape of this as well. It's very minimal, no branding on the outside at all, so it's very clean, very minimal, and that's why I love it. So those were my crossbody bags done. I'm now going to go on to the top handle bags. So first up, I've got this beautiful one from Songmont. This one can also be worn as a crossbody too if you want, but I really love to style this one as a top handle. It's got a real nod to the Loewe puzzle bag, which I really love because this is a fraction of the price. This has so many beautiful details. We've got the magnetic pocket ears on the side as well, so I like to pop my lip gloss or lipstick in there for ease. Comes in this beautiful grained leather. The quality of this is just so gorgeous. It's got feet on the bottom to protect the base, and the rest of the hardware is gold too. We've got this magnetic flap here with the zipper details, so it's really nice and safe. And this bag honestly fits so much in. I actually worked with someone on this bag for another video, so I'll link that video below because then you can see how much you can really fit in it. I tend to take this with me on shoot days as well because it fits my camera in and all my chargers and everything. It's just a great all-round everyday bag, especially if you're looking for something that little bit bigger as well, still with that minimal feel, then this is going to be great for you. Next up, I've got another little Polene one, and this is my Numero neuf. I love this bag, it's just so cute. It's always reminded me of like a little croissant. It's just so sweet and something that I've used for many years. If you've been a long-term subscriber, you'll have seen me styling this throughout my videos for spring, summer, autumn and winter. It's one of my go-to mini bags. So this is the mini version. They do have a bigger one as well, which if you are looking for more of a medium-sized bag, then I'd probably recommend getting that one because you're going to be able to fit so much more in. The opening of this bag is quite small. That is the only thing I would say about it, but it's still really nice and easy to get everything in and out, so it doesn't really bother me. You can wear this as a crossbody as well, but I find with the shape of it, I like to use it as a top handle. I just personally think it looks better styled that way. And again, this is one of my older Polene bags. I've had this for I think 3 or 4 years now, and it's been everywhere with me, and it's in perfect condition. As I said earlier, I just love the quality of the Polene bags. Not one has failed me yet. They've worn so well over the years, and for the price, I just think they're great. So that is my very sweet mini neuf bag. Next up, I've got this really sweet little bag from Russell and Bromley. So this one usually comes out on the evenings for me. I love to style this as a top handle bag with all my neutral outfits, or if I'm wearing an all black outfit and I want to add a contrast, I'll use this as well. The shape of it is definitely inspired by the Balenciaga bags. I love the quilted detail on the top flap as well, which is also curved to mirror the bottom too. One thing I would say is that the hardware hasn't worn quite so well, as you can see there. It's quite scratched now and starting to go quite silver, but I think you kind of get that with these styles when you're constantly turning it. You can wear it as a crossbody too with this Chanel inspired chain, but I like to style it as a top handle bag for a more minimal feel. It's just a very cute bag and one of my go-tos for the evenings. Next up, I've got the brightest bag in my collection, and this is my lovely woven top handle bag from Anthropologie. It's a great dupe of the Bottega bags for a fraction of the price. I love the knot detail, the gold hardware, and obviously the woven detail of this. It's just really nice to add in texture and a pop of colour to your outfits when using this one. So I styled this a lot over the Christmas period as well, especially with a red lip and adding this in as an extra pop of red. I just love that look. Red is still sticking around for spring as well, so you'll no doubt see me styling this in the upcoming months too. So that's top handle bags done. Now I'm going to go on to shoulder bags. The first bag that I've got is from a beautiful brand that I just adore called Sancia. Their clothing is so beautiful and I especially love their bags too. So this one is called the Yvette and it's such a classic. It's so chic I know I'm going to have this for many years. It's in this beautiful half moon shape in a lovely textured leather. I've got the minimal Sancia brand in there. I really love this belt buckle detail here as well, so it's really nice and easy to adjust. You've got 4 different holes there, so you can adjust it to whichever shoulder height you like. It's a great little bag, and I find myself reaching for this when I want to wear something a little bit more formal, and this really dresses the outfit up whilst keeping it really nice and minimal. So inside we've got this contrast cotton linen lining. We've got a zipper pocket there and another little pocket there as well. So for a little bag, it's really nice and roomy. I usually take this out with me for date nights or when I'm going for drinks with the girls. It's just the perfect day to evening bag for me. Next up is another bag from Sancia, and this one is called the Amy. This one is actually sold out, but they have brought a new one out called the Monique, and it has a bigger buckle, a little bit like the Yvette, so it's very, very similar, just with that slight difference in detail. So if you do want something like this bag, then that is very, very similar. Such a beautiful minimal design. Really love the cream leather with the contrast tan piping and strap here. Again, we've got the brushed gold hardware and this minimal magnetic flap which just lifts up like so. And inside we've got a little card holder pocket. Really cute little bag. I definitely reach for this one more in the spring summer months, so you'll no doubt be seeing me styling that in the upcoming months. Another one from Sancia, and this one is a new addition. So I am working with them over on Instagram, and this was the bag that I selected for the outfit I was working on, and I just love it. I feel like this is going to be my more formal spring bag when I don't want to style a big basket bag. This is a great alternative. I really love the box shape of this. We've got the gorgeous rattan detail there, the brush gold Sancia logo, beautiful hardware details at either side there as well, and I really love the black contrast with the rattan too. This is going to go with so many of my neutral outfits, so I'm really excited to style it for the next few seasons. So inside we've got a little bit more room. We've got the card holder pockets there and another pocket there. I really love this bag, it's just so cute, so I'm very excited to style it for you guys over the next few months. And finally on the shoulder bags is this beautiful little baguette bag from A Cloud. I just adore this bag. I love the vintage feel of it. It's just so beautiful. So the clasps on A Cloud bags are inspired by books, which I really love. So it opens like that. We've got the gorgeous Cloud logo there as well. I just love the attention to detail of this. It still feels really minimal, but all the finishings feel really considered. So inside it's very minimal. We've got a little pocket flap there and a lovely brown lining, which matches the rest of the bag. And then we've got a lovely buckle detail on the shoulder strap there. It's such a cute little bag. I absolutely adore it. It comes in other colours as well. They actually do it in this cherry red colour, which I was trying to get my hands on, but it was sold out, so I'll link it below if you're interested. I have been styling so much brown recently, and I really loved the vintage look of it, so I went for that one. So now I'm going to go on to evening bags. I know I mentioned a few prior that are suitable as well, but these ones are most definitely suited to the evening. So first up, I've got this gorgeous beaded bag from Topshop. I have had this for years. I remember buying this when I worked at Topshop, so many moons ago. I mean, it's probably classed as vintage now, isn't it, to the Gen Z kids? I remember getting it really cheap in the sale. I think I got it for £15, and I remember thinking at the time, I'm going to use that every Christmas, and I really do. It comes out every year for the festive period, and I really love the beaded detail of this. It looks more expensive than it was, and that's why I really like it as well, and it just adds that little bit of shimmer to an outfit. So this is definitely my minimal version of a glam bag. I'll try and find some similar on Vinted and the other secondhand shops as well to see if I can find anything. But yeah, keep an eye out. This is old Topshop, and I'd probably just search like Topshop beaded shoulder bag if you're wanting to find it secondhand. Next up, I've got this beautiful clutch bag from a brand called The Moi, and they're a beautiful sustainable brand. I really love The Moi as a brand. They're a beautiful sustainable brand, and this is vegan leather, and honestly it feels like real leather. So I think this particular one is made out of cactus leaves, which is amazing, and it's got this beautiful padded top handle part here, so it's really nice to hold. They do smaller versions if you're after that, which are about half the size, but I really love the large size of it. I think it makes your outfit really pop, especially with it being an off-white as well. If you're in an all black outfit and you have a pop of white, it just looks so chic. So inside we've got the cotton lining. You can wear it as a crossbody bag if you want, but personally I think the shape of it makes it look a little strange sat as a crossbody bag, so I would most definitely style it as a clutch. Yeah, I love this one. You're going to be seeing me styling this for some spring, summer evening looks for sure. So now we're going to go on to woven bags, and this might be my favourite category because I love adding texture to my outfits, and I usually do this through my bags. So I've got a lovely little collection to show you. And first up, I've got this colourful little bag from Diffusion. I love this. I think it's so sweet. Diffusion is one of my favourite brands because all of their bags are handmade by artisans in India and the quality is just incredible. This one comes in a beautiful tight weave in this lovely green colour. So I like to style this in spring, summer to add a pop of colour to my outfits. I really like to style a black and white outfit and then layer this bag on top for a pop of colour. So I definitely use this bag throughout the day and on holiday as well. One thing I will say is the strap is quite long, and me being petite, I do have to shorten it. I just put a little loop there and tuck it in at the side so you can't see it, and it just sits nicer as a crossbody bag on me. So if you are petite and you're looking to purchase this, just bear that in mind as well. It comes in so many different colours, so if you aren't a fan of the green and you want something more neutral, then I'll link a few options below. Next up, I've got this beautiful woven shopper bag. And I got this many moons ago from Zara, and I picked it up in the sale actually. What sold me on this bag were these gorgeous beads. I'm just obsessed with them. As soon as I saw it, I just knew I had to have this bag, and I know I'd have it for many years and use it for holidays and throughout my summer outfits too. It sits really nice and snug on the shoulder as well, which I love. And what I really like about it is that you've got a zipper on the top because you don't usually get that with a lot of the woven bags. This one is also lined with this stripe cotton lining. So that is one that I reach for when I want to mix it up a little bit and I'm not using my Loewe basket bag. Next up, I've got another high street one, and this one is from Mango. Again, I got this one in the sale and I've had this for many years now. I just love the design of this. I love to wear all of these tones throughout the summer months, so I find that I can style this bag with so many of my outfits. It also really lifts a minimal outfit too, so I can be wearing just a plain black dress and black sandals, then style it with this bag to make the outfit pop. So this one comes with a little pouch, which is great because you can pop all your things in there and not just have it loose in the bag. We've got the slim leather straps and the tie detail across the middle as well for extra security. This one comes on many holidays with me, and I'm always lending this one to my friends because they love the size of it. It's not too big, and because of the tones in it, it can be worn with so many outfits. The next one I've got is this beautiful one from Mango. This is such a great Diffusion dupe as well, and I find myself styling it all year round, especially with it being a darker brown. But this one also comes with a canvas pouch inside, which I really like. The weaving has started to come apart just ever so slightly here, which I need to fix, but apart from that, it's worn really nicely. This one is definitely one of my favourite bags. I just love it. And if you are interested in purchasing the original Diffusion ones, I'll link those below too. Talking of Diffusion, this is my Santa Croc woven bag. I blooming love this bag. It's so gorgeous. I love the colour, I love the texture, and I could be wearing the most minimal outfit, and this really pops. It doesn't come lined, so I like to pop a dust bag in there just to protect the bag itself. As you can see, the straps haven't got any fraying at all, and we've got this protective patch on the bottom as well. This comes out every spring summer for me, and it's a great size for a shoulder bag. It can fit loads in due to the shape of it, and I love this gradual woven detail going from small to large. It still feels super chic and complements many of my outfits. So yeah, I love it. I can't wait to style it with new outfits again over the next few months. And finally on the woven bags is my beautiful Loewe basket bag. I love this bag. She comes everywhere with me. I take her on holiday, into the city, to the beach. I just love it so much. This is probably the only bag that has noticeable visible branding in my collection, and it's still very subtle with the embossed logo. So I saved up and bought myself it many years ago. It's worn really well for a basket bag. This has been in suitcases, on planes. She's definitely been thrown around a lot and stood the test of time. And as it's a basket bag, it obviously doesn't have any lining. So I always use a dust bag for the inner, just to protect the inside of the bag. With it being a lighter weave as well, I don't want anything to stain. But yeah, it's done me well. I really love it. I do appreciate it is expensive for a woven bag, but it's something I'd had my eye on for years and I really wanted it. So I will link that below, as well as some alternatives too. And finally on the bags, we've got two left, and these are covering my tote and shopper styles. So first up, I've got this beautiful shopper bag from Flattered. This is the Harper Grande leather bag and it comes in the most beautiful smooth leather. I love Flattered as a brand. I've shopped with them for many years now. I love their shoes as well and their bags are just such great quality too. This is a great one for work. So for those of you looking to invest in a work bag, this one would be great. So I tend to take this one into the city when I've got meetings because it fits my 13-inch laptop in perfectly. You can wear it as a shoulder bag as well if you want. I tend to just use it as a top handle. So we've got a little compartment in there for your laptop with a magnetic strap. We've also got a little pouch on the opposite side and so much room in there for everything else. So everything that you need to take to work, like your laptop, your phone, notebook, lunch, would definitely fit in there, especially because of the boxy style of the bag as well. It's just very minimal, very chic. It's a larger version of the Hedda bag that I showed you earlier. So if that was too small for you, then this size would definitely be better. Again, no branding on the outside. A great everyday work bag, especially if you're after something that little bit bigger, while still going for that minimal look. And the final bag of today is my beloved Polene Cabas bag. This is the biggest bag that I own. As you can see, it's huge and I've used this bag so much. I use it as a work bag, an overnight bag. It's so versatile and again is in such good nick. I'm so happy with this bag. This one is old now. They have brought out a very similar one called the Kaimi, I think it's called. It's a very similar shape, so if you're after something like this, I will link that below. But the thing I love about this bag, again, is the super minimal design, and you can style it two ways. So you can have it like this with the side bits out, or you can unpop these bits and push it in. So you've got a more compact version of the bag. It's also super roomy inside, as you can see, with a lovely suede lining. And you could always pop in a dust bag or a canvas bag if you wanted extra protection too. And then it's got these straps as well, which you can tie across the front. Such a great option for a super size bag, and I just love the colour of this as well. So there we go, guys. That was my full bags collection. I really hope you enjoyed it. I'm really sorry if that video was super long. I'll try and edit it down as much as I can. But I wanted to show you guys everything because I know some of you have requested it for quite a while now. So yeah, finally got around to doing it. I'll link as much as I can below with some alternatives too. I know everyone's budgets are different, so for the more expensive pieces, I will link some more affordable alternatives too. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. It was a fun one to film. I'm gonna go and tidy up now because they're everywhere. Thank you for watching and I'll see you all very soon for a new video.